Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. This is my video on the Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury fight. Whether you agree with the fight taking place or disagree with it, it is safe to say this is going to be a spectacle and everyone is going to be tuning in. Now I'm going to go through what game plans both fighters are going to use, in my opinion. I'm going to talk about why I really think this fight is taking place, and I'll do that at the end. And then I'll give you guys my predictions. So let's get going. And let's start with Tyson Fury. Now, for me, Tyson Fury has already figured out how to beat fighters exactly like Ngannou. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, in the first Wilder fight, we saw him try and stick behind his jab, move out of the way of the power punches, and sort of be on the back foot and try and win on points. What happened then? He did win. Well, it was a draw, wasn't it? It was a draw, but he did kind of win. And he got cleaned out in one of the later rounds. He got absolutely cleaned out, but managed to get up because the gods blessed him. It was a moment from God. I remember watching that fight live, not at the arena because I can't afford to go there, but he managed to get up. And from then on, we saw a change in Tyson Fury's game plan whenever he fought Wilder next, and the third time as well. We saw that he was much more aggressive. He was on the front foot. And I think what he realized is that when you're fighting a power puncher, often these power punchers are always on the front foot when they fight, because the other person that they're fighting is usually trying to avoid the big power punch. And Tyson Fury realized that if you yourself go on the front foot, it gives the power puncher no time and space to get their power punch off. They can't usually fight on the back foot because they've always been fighting on the front foot, and it means that they're just generally in trouble. These power punchers often rely on that power punch and lack in certain other areas, which is fighting on the back foot and being technically sound. And I think that is the exact game plan he's going to implement against Francis Ngannou. Now, what's funny is, in the face-to-face when they were talking, I'll link that down below if I can, because it's a really interesting watch, we see Francis Ngannou talking about how Tyson Fury asked for a bigger ring size and sort of stuff that indicates to me that Ngannou believes that Tyson Fury is going to be on the back foot and try and win on points, or just be very, very defensive, which I don't believe will happen. Tyson Fury is going to be on the front foot in this fight, I promise you that. I can guarantee that. He's going to give Ngannou no space to get his power punches off, and he's going to try and get him on the back foot. Let's be real, Francis Ngannou on the back foot isn't the best of boxers, so I believe that is what Tyson Fury is going to do. Now, Francis Ngannou claims that he can win on points, and I don't want to sound like a hater. I'm not a hater of Francis Ngannou. I actually want Francis Ngannou to win because I am an MMA fan. But there is no way on this planet that Francis Ngannou beats Tyson Fury on points or by decision in a boxing ring, right? Does he possess the capabilities to knock out Tyson is the next thing. Yes, I do think he has the capabilities to take out Tyson Fury. I nearly said Mike Tyson. But it's going to have to be, for me, in the first 3 or 4 rounds at the start of the fight. The longer this fight goes on, the less chance he has to knock out Tyson Fury. I believe that Francis Ngannou is also going to be quite aggressive in this fight. I believe that he will try and take out Tyson Fury in the first 4, maximum 5 rounds. Once it gets past that 4th, 5th round, then I think there's no chance for Ngannou to knock out Tyson Fury, unless a punch from the gods comes down and he's very, very lucky. As I said, and I know this is a fight that was completely different ability-wise. When you have 2 fighters that are very aggressive, often there's a lot of clinching, and I could see that happening again. With Tyson Fury being on the front foot and Ngannou also being on the front foot, there's going to be quite a bit of clinching in this fight, in my opinion. I think that Ngannou could actually use the clinch here, which I think will happen a lot in the fight, to his advantage, as he's obviously an MMA fighter and he knows the clinch very well. Tyson will also use the clinch to try and slow down Ngannou, make him wear out his arms, if you know what I mean. And then I predict that Tyson Fury will probably get the KO against Ngannou, unfortunately, because he's going to come out there aggressive, not give Ngannou time and space to get those power shots off, put him on the back foot and pepper him with strikes. And it's quite funny, in the face-to-face, we see him talking about how he's going to beat Ngannou, and I'd say it's pretty accurate as to how he probably will beat him. He talks about, I'm going to walk you down, I'm going to throw my jab, and your head's going to be going bang, 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 like this. And then he goes, you know, I'm going to throw strikes, 1, 2, bang, bang, and then boom, you'll be on the canvas. It was a lot of actions rather than words, so that was my best attempt at sort of recreating what he said. But I do believe that's probably what's going to happen. I don't think Ngannou will be able to fight on the back foot, and with no space to get his power shots off, he'll be left there to die. Not die, hopefully he doesn't die. He'll be left there to lose the fight. So now I'm going to discuss, after my prediction stuff, why I believe this fight is taking place. Tyson Fury said it was because no one stepped up to the plate and almost gave the indication that he thinks everyone's scared of him. I do not believe that to be the case. I believe that he was putting out offers with splits, and when I say splits, I mean the money earned for the fight. He was giving these splits that were ridiculous. For example, he offered him a 70-30 split, I believe. I think he was offering roughly the same for Anthony Joshua, or a bit more, but still a terrible split money-wise. And these fighters have gone, no, it's not worth it for me. And then he looked around and said, who can I fight? Ngannou was looking to box. And he went, do you know what? Ngannou will probably bring in a lot of money. Let's try that. And that's how we're here now, basically. So Tyson Fury saying, everyone's scared of me, I don't believe that to be the case at all. The splits that he was offering were terrible. He's wasted a lot of people's time. I think the fans and also other promoters are a bit fed up of him chirping and talking on social media, and then giving these terrible splits, 70-30 splits, and saying, why aren't you taking the fight? He almost forces them not to take the fight so he can act like they're scared. So as for if I think this fight is one that is competitive, I do not think it's as competitive as he makes out to seem. Obviously he has to sell the fight, but you can use the fact that someone has a power punch to sell anything, you know. Oh, he's terrible at boxing, yeah, but he could land one punch. Oh, he's terrible at MMA, but yeah, he could land that one punch. That's the sort of thing he's using to sell the fight. I'm not sure if I agree with the fight, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm certainly gonna be watching, and I'm covering it now on a video, which again indicates to me that people want to see it. So I'm gonna just watch it for what it is. I think it's just an entertainment fight. I'm not gonna think much of it, and I'm hoping no one gets really hurt, because these are heavyweight boxers. I hope no one gets really injured. I pray that they're both okay after the fight, and that they both make a lot of money from this fight. And then I want to see Tyson Fury take on the likes of Usyk, Anthony Joshua, and I want to see how good Ngannou actually is in the ring, where he can't take down or get in the clinch when he's in trouble, which I'm thinking he might struggle with, but I'm hoping he doesn't. So leave a like, please subscribe. Thank you for the support we've been getting on the channel. It's been blowing up a little bit now. Well, for me, it's been blowing up. You know, I'm getting more views than ever, so thank you so much. It means a lot. And if you guys could put your predictions down below, who do you think's gonna win, and even talk about whether you agree with this fight or not. Just put it down below, I'll respond. Hopefully we can get some other people responding as well, get a chat going. So thank you guys, see you later.